So we have this crazy topic. Doc texted that he wanted to talk about this, and John was like, "Yeah, I'm down to talk about this."
But boy,
So, quote, "I was just really scared. Apple AirTags lead to stalking complaints." So I'm going to read a couple paragraphs, and then Doc's going to take over. So in early January, Brooke Nader, a 26-year-old Sport Illustrated swimsuit model, was walking home alone with a night out in New York when she received a disturbing iPhone notification telling her she was carrying an unknown accessory. "This item has been moving with you for a while," the alert read. "The owner can see its location." It actually said that? The alert said the owner can see its location. That's wild. That's when she knew something wasn't right. Nader told the NBC News program Today. Nader discovered that somebody had slipped an Apple AirTag into her coat pocket while she was sitting in a restaurant earlier. Unbeknown to her, the device tracked her location to 4 hours before Apple Abuse Prevention System triggered the notification to her phone. Oh, wow. That's so basically, quick explanation of the AirTags, and then
so
let's
Apple
get into
already
it.
did catch it though.
So AirTags are wireless, quarter-sized Bluetooth devices that retail for $30 each, pretty much. Apple launched the product in April of 2021 as tracking tools that users can pair with companies' Find My app to help locate lost belongings like backpacks or car keys. I actually recently got one because I want to put it on my cat's collar so I can let them roam.
I want one too. You just bought it from Apple?
I think my mom got me as a gift. I'm not sure. I think directly from Apple. If not, at Amazon.
Okay. That's fires, like the idea, but it's crazy. Apple being messy, first off. Do you know that the new update, when you put your phone on, if you put somebody's chat or your messages on Do Not Disturb, it'll notify them?
That you put them?
Yes.
That is messy.
Yeah, you heard that? You heard that? Doc, what you got going on?
Yeah, no, just...
Doc be like, "Damn, so every time I put them on Disturb, they know?"
Oh, my God.
That's funny.
Dude. It's crazy.
I'm just saying, if you haven't seen Brooke Nader, man, you should really look her up. Brooke Nader's gorgeous.
What are you trying to say? You understand?
I'm not gonna say anything.
This guy. Yeah, that's kind of freaky because the whole idea. I'm not gonna lie, it's convenient. Like at first, when I found out these things exist, I was like, "Damn, that actually be perfect," because I could put them on my cat's collar and I can roam outside, and then don't have to worry about like them wandering too far. Because if they do, I know where you damn cats and felines are.
Fact.
Sell specific collars that you can like slip them in, like they're made for it.
I got one.
Oh, badass.
Like a little tag thing. I literally slipped it in. All I gotta do is get the collar.
Yeah.
I'm waiting for that to come in from Amazon.
They're pretty badass. It's funny that this story, well, it's not funny for her, but like the story broke out in a time when I was actually doing a lot of research on this. So for me, I actually bought one so that I could hide it on my motorcycle, so that if it gets jacked, I can just find it. And the way it works is like the little AirTag, it relays off of people's iPhones. And so as long as there's an iPhone within an area, it'll send you a message of where it's at on your like Apple Maps tracker or Find My tracker or whatever.
So it's like beeping off other. So it's not literally being tracked like regular GPS. It's pinging.
No, it's pinging off of other people's phones. But for $30, man, like I mean, as long as there's an iPhone in the city somewhere,
and mission accomplished.
Yeah, it's gonna work.
These fucking evil ass bastards.
It lacks a little bit, like.
Wait, that's interesting. Hold on, time out. So it pings other phones for
its
what?
Location.
For its location.
Yeah, and it, like the other person will never know. Like,
but it works only because there's so many Apple devices out.
Yep.
Which is wild.
Well, I'm trying to think another application like so. With that level of information, you get constantly without them having their GPS active where they are. Allegedly, they could do that now, but with these things, would it increase that?
I feel like people are gonna be able to use those things to hack.
Well, that's what they're doing.
That's what they're doing. Yeah, like they were stalking this woman, and so the guy just walked over and he just dropped in the little AirTag into her purse, and then he just basically was following. Well, I don't know if it might be her. I don't know, but they were basically just following her, and she immediately, once like it notified her, because it'll beep. When she heard a beep.
It's not that
well,
loud,
actually, scratch that. No, I saw the report for this. Her phone said you have.
That's what it says. Yeah.
A tag in your area, and then she went through her purse and she found it. Because the reason why it tells your phone is that like if somebody loses something, you can go up to it and you can be like, oh, look, somebody lost their backpack. And then you can put your phone up to the
Yeah,
tag,
right.
and then their name and like the phone number
Oh
and a
my
message will
god.
come up.
Also, if you
Because when
steal somebody's shit, the same thing you're saying could be applied to a thief.
yeah, that's actually true. One of the reviews I saw on this said that like Apple made it with the utmost optimism that humans are perfectly
In
good in all
2022.
situations. Yeah, because like the guy was reviewing luggage tags. Like you can
In all
basically get
situations.
a tag, put it on your luggage, and then put the little chip in there. And the guy was like, "Why the fuck would I put this on the outside of my luggage? Like this is stupid."
Hmm.
I'd rather just put it inside the luggage bag. Nobody can see it, and I'll just track it, and it works just the same. So that yeah, it's kind of dumb.
That's
But
crazy.
when you lose something, you get to put it in lost mode, and then when it goes into lost mode, if anybody with an iPhone walks up to it and basically just puts their phone up against the little chip, it tells them like, "Hey, I lost this. Call me here if you want to leave a message or something like that. Like, I'll give you $20 if you give it back to me or something like that." And then they'll call you and like you get it back. Um, for me, like when I was thinking about my bike, I basically have 48 hours to find my bike, which is usually what I need. Um, because after 48 hours, it'll just keep on beeping because it hasn't talked to my phone in 48 hours, which is something it needs to do. If it
Mm,
doesn't, it just starts going off for basically telling somebody, "Hey, find me, find me, find me, find me." And at that point, like I don't want the crook to know it's beeping, so I have just 48 hours to find it, but it's better than like, nothing and just somebody just took my bike.
yo,
Yo, how's it going? Thanks for tuning in. This podcast is sponsored by Angel Blinds, a local Atlanta area small business. Their blinds help you get a new look for your living room, to your bedroom, to your dining room. They even got custom kids blinds with their favorite superhero or princess. Use our promo code FDT. Our audience gets 10% off their first purchase. You can find them at Facebook at Angel Blinds or Instagram at Angel Blinds underscore between Angel and Blinds. So check them out. But
mm.
I've also read reports of people putting them under cars. I mean, you can just duct tape it into a car and then like they'll boost it later. They'll just wait to see like, oh, it always parks here and it's always like by itself, like the person's at work or something like that, and then they just take the car. Like you've seen reports of like people getting that message on their phone and then they start feeling around their fenders and then they find somebody had tagged them.
Yeah, this is definitely gonna get hectic.
Yeah, this gives a whole new avenue, a way of
Yeah, it's only $30, man. If you spend $100, you get four of them. And if you're a thief and like one of those actually pays off for whatever you're doing, like it's
it's worth it.
yeah.
But I
So
was
I
more
think
thinking about accessing other people's information off of the when it's
supposedly you
pinging.
can do that, but I don't know how easy that is.
Like,
Um,
what kind of signal is it giving off? Because can I potentially hack into the actual device and then use its ability to ping other phones, like Sean's trying to say, to look at their information? Can I just do something crazy like that? Like, what kind of signal is it?
I saw like some shock reports that is possible, but I didn't read them because I was just like, I don't really know. It was one of those like, you know, can you get COVID from your shoes type report. So I was just like, well, I don't know how truthful that is. I mean,
That
in
is true.
theory,
For
if
shark
like it is
exposure, right?
possible, like you could do it, but yeah, like I don't know how easy that would be. And also, I'm pretty sure Apple is like thinking of ways to stop this stuff. Like they're probably gonna update them soon so that there's all these like weird ways to keep them from using stalkers or stalkers using them to hunt people down or thieves and stuff like that.
And I wonder if, for example, if I have one on my car just because I want to track my own car, do I? Are they chargeable? Like, what's the battery source?
It's got a those little silver batteries. I don't know what they're called, but the ones that like last for like a year, like on a watch.
Okay.
Because it doesn't really do anything except for like wake up every like 2 minutes and be like iPhone, okay, iPhone, and then goes back to sleep, and that's it.
Because
And
I'm
then every
wondering
now and then we're
if I
going.
have my
Then it
iPhone,
wakes up and no iPhone. It's like, oh my god,
but like
iPhone.
Gene is in the car with
Mhm.
me, right? And I have my iPhone. Will it still ping him or will it be satisfied knowing that I'm around and not need to notify other people of the tag?
So what you're saying is because we share each other's location, and your phone's not around the tag, but my phone, who has your shared location, could pick up that.
Not even the shared location. If you're
Well,
in
I
the
leave the
car
phone
with
around,
me,
it doesn't
riding
really
with me,
matter.
No, it
But
recognizes you. Like
it recognizes I'm here. Does that supersede the fact that you're there, so you don't need to be notified that, hey, there's a tag around you? Because if you're in my car on a road trip, you're going to be around the tag that I have in my car for a long period of time. Will you be notified of it the same way she was? Like, how close in proximity does it have to be to you for how long?
So
And as long as your phone is around, does it supersede? Because if that's the case, somebody could tag somebody and just stay close enough for them not to be notified.
Well, it tracks no matter
Oh, I
what.
see
Like
what you're
I probably
saying.
should. Here, I can
Okay.
show you real quick right now. Actually, it tracks no matter what. Like if I have the app, I'll pull up the app. As long as it's registered to my app, I can see the location at all times.
But I need the app to see it.
Every iPhone has it.
yeah, every iPhone has it.
yeah.
It's
It's Find
Find
My.
My.
Oh, it's the Find My?
Yeah.
Okay.
So here, boom, right there. I got OG. And then
So
here's
it-
where we are.
Okay,
And
no, so
here's-
you just answered my question. So technically what I was asking is, because you're here, my phone was never notified that, hey, there's a tag, like how she was notified.
Yeah.
Hey, there's a tagger in your
Well,
proximity.
because
for
I'm
a
in
long-
proximity for it to tell like
That's
if you're
what
fine.
I'm saying. So you supersede anything regardless. So I don't need to
Yeah.
be notified.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
what I was asking.
The
Because
way
if
it
that's
does
the
that
case,
is,
if that's the case, then I could tag. You could tag me, right? But as long as you stayed close enough to me, my phone would never be
Go
notified
off.
because it'd be pinging towards you, which is dangerous.
I get what you're saying.
It's dangerous
Okay,
as
yeah.
fuck.
So pretty much the
Yeah,
people
'cause-
who are stalking her weren't smart.
well, the
Not-
way it works is
not
it
that, but there's
identifies
another
with your
loophole that's
your
bad.
Apple ID. So as long as it registers with your Apple ID, and I think the distance is like 30 meters.
Oof.
So as long as they're around like 30 meters, you can get it.
It's pretty wide
And dude,
range, no?
That's long.
Well, it's actually kind of wild too, because if you use the Find My and you have iPhone 11 or up, it'll actually show you like left, right, left,
No.
down. Like it'll actually tell you like which way to go to get to it. But it's not like super super good. Like I saw a review and the guy put like a concrete wall between him and like the item, and it actually had trouble like finding it. The only way it was perfectly working between the concrete wall is when he got it to just down to like 20 meters. And he couldn't do it if he was on the floor above or like below. He had to be like on the same floor, and there had to be like minimal obstruction between him and the chip. But what it does do is it does tell you like, hey, it's within 30 meters. If you have that one, like me, I have the iPhone CE or SE, and it doesn't have that weird chip inside of it that lets you use essentially like radar for the Find My. So I can't get the like hot and cold like weird system that they built into it.
Hmm. That's why I think it would be. I think it's nice when you apply it to your home, like in a micro level, but them applying it to the world is wild. Like
How would you prevent that though?
the distance, like if it's household items,
So
you
instead of
just
being
make.
30
But
meters.
yeah, if you don't make it,
Well, tell you, arguably 30 meters is perfect for me and the cats.
it's a big house. If you put 30 meters
Well, I mean, the
yard
outside, but I'm
outside, so I
The
get
other
it.
feature that you can do on it is you can set it to notify you if it's left a certain location. So like for me, I put the thing to tell me that not to go off if it is at my address. And if it goes off or it leaves without being next to my phone, it needs to ping me immediately.
Oh,
That way, like I know if my bike left my place while my phone is at home or I'm at home, then I know for sure, like, oh shit, it's gone.
boom. That is true. You could hack it and make it make it into a stronger receiver. Like,
Yeah. Well, I've also seen people take out the speaker because you can actually open it up, pop out the speaker, and
beeper.
after those like 3 days, it won't fucking make the beep sounds. And so I've been actually considering doing that just so
Oh
that
my
I can like
God.
always have a chance to find it.
niggas in
Without-
turn to 007. Y'all
Yeah.
niggas is wild.
It's a
son.
little wild, yeah.
All right. I think we had enough fake deep taking for today.
Yo, thanks for making it to the end. We really appreciate it and hope you all enjoyed the show.
Make sure you hit that subscribe button, that like button, and the notification bell to get notified when we post our clips.
Follow us on Twitter at podcastfdt. Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok are all fake deep thinking. Check us out, please.
FDT. Peace, y'all.
Peace.